All right. We should be live now. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully, you guys are doing good. We're here for a SmackDown watch along. Now I just need to get SmackDown up. What's going on, Ian? How you doing, man? How you doing? We got the, oh my god, it is so loud. We got the blue setup going on for SmackDown tonight. This is the go home show for the Royal Rumble. Go home episode before the Royal Rumble. I have no idea what's going on anymore in these shows. So tonight will be cool to kind of see what's going on and get ready for my predictions tomorrow. Because right now, I got no idea who's winning the Royal Rumble. Male or female. I don't really know. Royal Rumble tomorrow. I know, man. I'm so excited. All things aside, I love the Royal Rumble. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. I just got Resident Evil 7 today. Played it several times and love it. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. I've actually never played a Resident Evil game before. Never had the chance. There's a lot of like Call of Duty as well. Like I've never had the opportunity to play a Call of Duty game. Welcome back, Respawn. Missed the watch alongs. I know. I'm sorry. I've been trying to do them more often. But my schedule, man, it's been brutal. But today was a good day. I still had to wake up really early, but I got to do all my stuff from home, so not as bad. But good to see you. Hopefully we have a good episode in front of us. I haven't watched SmackDown since the last time we did a watch along, so I kind of know what's going on, but I kind of don't know what's going on either. Your pick is AJ Styles or Big E. I would love for those two people to win the Royal Rumble, Jay. Right now I'm leaning towards Big E as well for my pick, and I would love to see Bianca Belair win as well. I don't know. You know, like part of me is wondering if Brock will somehow, some way make his way into the Royal Rumble. Part of me is wondering if Ronda Rousey's gonna actually show up, you know. James Ellsworth coming out at number 30 to be a thorn on AJ Styles' side. You know what? There's people that think that Charlotte Flair is going to win the Royal Rumble. And I don't think I would like that. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that I would like that at all. So supposedly if she wins, then she gets to pick who she wants to face at WrestleMania. Oh, I would love to see Elias return. I've always thought that Elias was a really great talent, and I'm really surprised he didn't at least have some sort of Intercontinental or United States Championship run back when he was really popular. And like, if I'm being honest, I feel like they really just sacrificed Elias so that they could put Boogs on TV, because I know that WWE wouldn't want two guitar playing dudes walking around, you know? For the women's, I want Liv Morgan, but I'll probably be Bianca again or Ronda. Yeah, those are pretty solid picks right there. Liv Morgan would definitely be the fan favorite pick, I think. Bianca is my pick, but I definitely see Ronda winning, and then doing Ronda and Becky at WrestleMania in singles. But the frustrating thing with that too is that Ronda's so big that she doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble to get that opportunity. She could just come out and they can make it happen. Like, it's just that easy. So I really don't feel like it would be beneficial to waste it on that, but it's WWE. So you're excited for the Women's Royal Rumble? I'm excited for both. I love Royal Rumbles. I love the excitement. I love how fast paced they are with, you know, just having short period of time for people to come out. You think Lita's going to be the one to eliminate Charlotte? That'd be pretty cool. And then do Lita and Charlotte at WrestleMania. Do I think the Forbidden Door will be wide open like wrestlers appearing from AEW? I do not. I've heard that I've seen all the rumors about like a bunch of released talent being offered positions in the Royal Rumble, but and like famous people, so people are speculating that Bad Bunny is going to be in there and stuff like that, but I don't think anyone from AEW would show up. I think that a couple people are playing into it, like Cody asking what people want to talk about and saying that he doesn't have a contract, but I don't think that's the case. I don't. It would be cool, don't get me wrong. It would be really cool if it happened, but realistically, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oops. The betrayals, yeah. Von Hoomst Wagner, yes. You know, I've heard a couple of people say that they think Omos is gonna win, and I hope that's not the case either. Because, I mean, come on, I don't even need to talk about that. Who else heard that WWE offered Jeff Hardy a Hall of Fame spot, but he turned it down? I heard the rumors. I heard the rumors that WWE or John Laurinaitis or whatever called up Jeff Hardy and asked him to come back, and they would offer him a 2022 Hall of Fame spot, and he declined it, which is weird, right? Like, they just released him. Like, how are you going to fire someone and then a month later be like, you know what? Actually, we would like to have you back, and you're Hall of Fame worthy. You know? I mean, obviously, we all know that Jeff Hardy is Hall of Fame worthy, but it just seems weird after you fire someone to kind of go down that path. The white great Khali, Von Wagner. I've heard that from, dude, this stream is terrible. Oh, like, can you stop skipping? I'm trying to watch this. I'm really curious to see how this Naomi and Sonya Deville stuff plays out too. Whose music is this? What? Why, man? New music for Shayna Baszler. Sad day, man. What was wrong with her other theme? They really do love giving people generic rock metal theme songs. Gave her female MMA 009 out here. Her first theme was good. I don't really think they pay copyright deals when they have their own people making them, right? I don't know how their theme music stuff works, to be honest. So I don't know. I always see people saying that like they can't use like CFO money, however the hell you say their name. But you can't use some of their themes, but like some people do use them, and then like some people don't, and like I don't understand. But I don't understand. Oh God, here we go. Who's this? They did it. They did it. They did it. Okay, first of all, those pants are crazy, by the way, for one. They gave her Aaliyah 317. Oh boy. Why am I torturing myself? I don't know, man. The pants are crazy, man. The pants are crazy. So are we gonna do the classic right now where like 400,000 people come out and they argue with each other and then they're gonna like toss each other over the top rope? Yeah, the pants are crazy. Might end up bad if she takes a bump. A daredevil, I like to torture myself. Oh man. Now Shotzi, am I behind? Why am I always behind? What's the record that she's gonna have for tomorrow? Has Shotzi even been on TV? An 8-woman tag match? Oh no, man. I don't know why they made Shotzi a heel either. Her and Tegan Knox won like 3 tag team championship opportunity matches. And then they never gave them to him. It's boss time. Oh man, I need to do a pre-recorded. Could it be? It's boss time. Anyone notice that most of the women's Royal Rumble is divas and legends? Yeah. I've seen a lot of the leaks. You're going with Sasha? Look at Charlotte's face is exactly how I feel right now. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Please bring back Asuka. Please. I miss Asuka so much. She's so good. Yeah, I heard Paige has been cleared for a little while. All right. I need some juice. You think it's obvious that Ronda's winning? So, okay. So in that case, you got Becky and Ronda then, right? So then who's got Charlotte? Oh, why my stream trash? Those heels make Charlotte look like a giant. It's kind of crazy. Those heels are look she towers over. Are they probably like the same height, right? Sasha versus Charlotte. Like right now, Charlotte's whole head is over her. Okay, Google says that she's Sasha is 5'5". Oh, that was 5'10", so she's just tall as hell, I guess. Anyways, the entire women's roster standing in a row. They could have saved Sasha's return for tomorrow, but I think they're going with the other surprises that are going to be out there tomorrow. Aaliyah 317. And Aaliyah 317 is crazy. It's so crazy. Oh my god, someone did leave a pound of makeup on the ring. Either that or Tanner. Wow, my screen is frozen on that right now. He loves Sasha, but you hope Ronda wins. Interesting, interesting. I think that if Ronda shows up, I definitely got her winning. If Ronda's there, she's winning for sure. Let's just confirm Charlotte's feet stink. What? Broke Rich Holland's nose. You want Pat to enter the Royal Rumble? Alexa Bliss is a pretty good one too. I definitely could see her showing up at the Royal Rumble. Definitely. Poor Rich Holland, man. Two-time. Corey Graves will be a good one. Will be a good one. He said he's gonna win the Royal Rumble tonight. Oh no, they're giving him the face. Yeah, I agree. Corey Graves doing commentary and then having his music hit is good. I would love that. You had no idea Sasha was gone? Yeah, she's been gone for like um a while, hasn't she? Like a couple weeks. I love Sheamus's backdrop. Like that's the one thing that I think is really cool about this setup that they have is like those really unique backdrops. Someone else has a the New Day has a really cool one, or Kofi did, or whatever. It was like Mario. Look at this side by side picture of Mandalorian is starting production. She might be doing that. Well, she's back now. Bar, yeah, oh yeah. The Bar is one of my favorite tag teams from like this newer era of WWE. Only needs a singles run, not a mentor. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. I don't know. I mean, it's really unfortunate that he keeps getting hurt, and not obviously not his fault. These things are out of his control, but just really unfortunate. I didn't see her declare herself for the Royal Rumble. I didn't see anything about that. So I don't know. Maybe. I would assume so. I would assume so. Man, the Carmella mask is crazy. Crazy. I don't know how that even saw the light of day once. Like, just awful. Literally just awful. God. What if his surprise entrance was Johnny Gargano? I don't think so. I think Johnny's gone, man. I think that I think it's gonna be a little bit before we see him. I thought he was gonna show up at Beach Break, but it looks like he might be trying to take some time off. So Carmelo still wears the mask? I have no idea. I haven't watched SmackDown for like 3 weeks or so. Stardust returns tomorrow. Yeah, let's go. Let's get Stardust. Hell yeah. That would be that'd be crazy. That'd be so crazy. I don't think so, but would be funny. Moose? Okay, so here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people talk about Moose. And having Moose in the Royal Rumble. But let me ask you a question. Everyone a question. Do you think, okay, so you have to remember that those of us that are like hardcore wrestling fans, you gotta separate us from the casuals. So, does the casual WWE fan know who Moose is? And I guess more importantly, will the WWE fans in attendance at the Royal Rumble know who Moose is? Maybe. So the would Moose warrant a big enough pop when he came out? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. What do I think about Danhausen? I love Danhausen. So good. They hear that LA Knight is debuting on the main roster soon? Yes, I did. I'm not surprised at that either. I feel like LA Knight should have been on the main roster a long time ago. He has that sports entertainment vibe to him, and I think he'll do fine on the main roster. He'll fit in with what they want. Only hardcore WWE fans know who Moose is, not the casual. Dave Meltzer rated Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara at Beach Break 5 stars. I know, I've seen everyone crying about it all day today. The Bird app is crazy with so many people being mad about it. I don't get it. I don't get being mad at it. But I did see it, and I thought it was an incredible match. So I have no complaints. Pretty cool entrance for Ricochet. The music leaves a lot to be desired. It's certainly not their strong point these days, but I like the presentation for sure. Cesaro and Ricochet sadly going to lose yet again. Maybe they'll pull a quick one over them. You know what I mean? And then maybe they'll run it back on the pre-show or the kickoff show. Balor getting the Jeff Hardy treatment is bullshit. Coming back to the main roster was a bad idea. Yeah, I heard the reports that Vince doesn't see Finn as a top guy, which is really unfortunate because Finn Balor is an incredible talent. He's an incredible talent. I really want a Ricochet push. He's so good, and they aren't slinging anything with him. Ricochet he certainly is an incredible talent. He really is. I would love to see a lot of these guys get at least give them some sort of run in the mid-card scene as a test. Like give some people some time, man. You know, I feel like they just don't do that anymore. It's always the same people doing the same things over and over and over and over again, and it's a shame. It's a shame because even though they released like 100 people this year, or not this year, last year, whatever it was, um, there's still a lot of talented people on the roster. Prince Devitt versus Hangman would be Flames. It would be Flames. It would be. What's the situation with Finn Balor? I feel like I've tried to look this up before and I wasn't able to find anything. Yeah, I don't know. Am I going to be watching the kickoff show? Probably not. Probably not. No. I think we're just going to do the main show tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. Attitude Era had the best segments, characters, etc. Ruthless, best matches, sort of. PG area, just the camera angles. They're crazy with the camera angles, man. Crazy. Oh, if only Heyman was still executive director. I remember the big impact that he had at the beginning. You could definitely tell when he took over running Raw or whatever it was. I think that was the episode that Strowman went through the Titantron or whatever, the backdrop. The one thing that I can say about Heyman is that he saw the talent in a lot of these guys that are just being sat on the sideline, which is a huge shame. I've been at a meet and greet the year he won the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. He was the coolest guy. Nice. Nice. Oh, dude, he landed like right on his back. God, I do not understand how people don't die from like just falling straight on their back. Oh my God, man. Reports are saying Vince has given up on Finn, which is, how do you give up on someone that you haven't been doing anything with? And anyone who watched any of that NXT run with Finn Balor when he came back, it was incredible. The character work was incredible. Everything was incredible about that Finn run. How could you possibly see that and be like, it's not for me. Not for me. No. They currently have him squashed to Austin Theory. What? I saw that I think he beat him last time, right? But now they have him with AJ Styles too, right? Hey, I'm a little late, but how many surprise returns do you expect to be in the Rumble tomorrow night, men's only? Someone earlier said that there was only 25 people announced that there were 25 people announced for the men's Royal Rumble so far. So I guess 5 or so. I saw, okay. So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on recently about people being spotted in St. Louis, and I haven't really been posting any of it. I don't know. A part of me kind of wanted to just like have fun this Royal Rumble and not kind of like post a bunch of spoilers about people who are going to be there. But to add on to that, word on the streets, I can't remember who said it. I think it might have been Sean Ross Sapp said it, but don't quote me on that. I'm not putting words in anyone's mouths. I don't know. I just saw it somewhere. Okay. But someone was saying that they're filming like Table for Three and a couple documentaries over the weekend as well. So even if you do hear that people are there, it's not necessarily for the Royal Rumble. Because I heard rumors that The Undertaker is in St. Louis. And if that man's in the Royal Rumble, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I hope The Undertaker is not in the Royal Rumble. Let that man retire, for the love of God, please. Hopefully he's there to do some sort of documentary work, or hopefully he's there for his wife or something like that, you know. Please. Paul Heyman was the reason why Apollo Crews became the United States champion. And now he's doing nothing, right? Pretty much doing nothing. A few NXT call-ups too. I don't really think they have any room. Did I pre-order WWE 2K22? I haven't, but I'm going to. Yeah, I just haven't done it yet. I am a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. They haven't really shown much, but I did see a couple of really cool things as well. I don't know if this applies to universe mode as well, but for GM mode, you can actually, from what I heard, you can spectate matches and you can turn the HUD off and you can change the camera angles yourself. That's pretty cool. If we're going to be doing AEW Underground again, I might do it like that in GM mode. Because if you can watch the matches and stuff like that and change camera angles and not have HUDs, that's sick. So hopefully, I'm gonna buy it. I'm probably gonna buy the $120 version, unfortunately. And you know, hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully I don't get burned again. Looking at the men's rumble is looking pretty weak. Have they shared a picture of all the entrants? Oh, I guess I'm looking a little bit. How's it going, Fickle Man? So excited for the Rumble tomorrow. Me too, man. Me too. Should be a good show. WWE 2K22 looks good. Hope they have it for PS4. I think they said it was going to be on PS4, right? WWE 2K22. I think they showed it on one of the videos. Really? If you if you go to www.2k.com and you scroll down to the part that says latest roster, you click on their full roster and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 people. They have Edge, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Rey Mysterio, Scott Hall, and 6. He's not. Six? They're gonna call him 6? And not X-Pac? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me try to pre-order here. What can I buy? Okay, so you can get it on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Steam, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and Series S. So you can get them on all the stuff except for Switch. No Switch this time, which is probably a really good idea because I heard that game was trash. Cody should win the Royal Rumble and challenge Hangman. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. You think 22 for the men have been announced, not 25? I haven't counted recently, but the last time I did count, I believe I had 22 people for both, for men and women. AEW was great this week. Yeah. I thought the show was great. Hopefully we have a good show tonight as well. You got the deluxe, since the only difference was the $120 edition was the NWO DLC and include a bonus. Yeah, man, that's kind of like my problem with the game is that they're going like crazy. $120 for like just a couple NWO characters is kind of crazy, but I gotta get it. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. Unfortunately, I gotta get the game. And like I said, we're gonna do full coverage of everything on that game here on this channel. All that's gonna be on this channel when the game comes out. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do exactly, because I can, when I get it, I'll get, since I'm buying the deluxe edition, we'll get it 3 days early. So I could just go ham on the career mode and just upload them like as soon as possible, or we could just live stream all of it, or we could live stream like my GM, or we could live stream, universe mode, I haven't really quite decided what mode. I think it's probably going to be My Rise is what I'll tackle first. I don't know. I'm thinking it'd be most beneficial to just knock out all the My Rise stuff for the man and woman. Wait, I didn't even see the finish. Oh my god, this killing me, man. All this buffering is killing me. Oh, you think there's two of each? Okay. Okay. Can we get a replay of that, please? And can we have it not buffer so I can actually see what the hell's going on? Killing me. Crazy how last year you predicted Roman would still be Universal Champion in 2022. Did I? I don't remember that. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Although that may end tomorrow. Might be the end of it tomorrow. I think they haven't showed us many superstars just because they're showing the superstar overalls. Do people really care about that so much though? That like I've seen a couple of the videos. And, okay, this is super annoying. I'm gonna try to watch this some other way at this point. Oh, this works. Please don't be in. Oh, okay. Oh. In 2K22, you can choose a background like a Hollywood. Yeah, I've heard that as well. I have heard that as well. So you can kind of pick a background in like MMA and stuff like that as well. I watched a video and I haven't watched the entire stream yet from those people, but I've heard the same thing. So yeah. Is he wearing? I can't see, man. Will it load on here? God damn it. Oh, please. Where is there's Xfinity? Oh, no way, it worked. Oh, it worked. Yes. Okay. All right. We're here, baby. Let's go. All right. Hell yeah. Supposedly Bad Bunny is showing up tomorrow. I heard that as well. You got both Roman and Brock retaining. So how do you put them against each other for the WrestleMania? Do you have one of them winning the Royal Rumble then? The Royal Rumble's at 6:30 in the morning. Ooh. Marcel says the men's Rumble is looking weak this year. Is it? I haven't seen. I need to find the pictures. I've been kind of underwhelmed from some of the things that I have seen. For spoilers, but you know, so good. I think the hype alone it works for the Royal Rumble, so we'll kind of see. You watch my WWE 2K20 career mode? Man, what a brutal story. My poor guy, man. Yes, I did see the report that Johnny tried to get Jeff back. The Freak Brothers. What the hell? Stranger said something about giving your grandma bed sores. Yeah, that show was, or that career was crazy. Like the story was all over the place. It was super weird. And it was kind of weird how they made like the dude a joke and then they made the girl a badass. I much prefer how they supposedly did it this year, where you have a men's and a women's storyline separate. I think that's much, much, much better. Isn't enough star power? I mean, well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. They better do the right thing and not go through with the title versus title thing. That's what I want to see. I want to see the title versus title match. That's what I want. I don't. If the rumor is true about Roman losing his title and then facing Brock and then taking the WWE title to SmackDown, I don't like that, because I wouldn't want to put a hiccup in Roman Reigns's title reign just to switch titles. I don't know. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I feel like it'd be much better if they just continued to hold it. What is this graphic? This is the entrance, but you can see a few empty slots in the pictures. Yeah, I think they have those. Oh, is this, what is this? It's a Royal Rumble hype video? And they made fictional wrestlers playable. But the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, the piece of meat, the GOAT, Ribby, is from 2K20. So we gotta pay our respects to Ribby. The graphics theme sounds like the Fiend's entrance music. I didn't hear that. Roman wins the chamber if he loses. Fair enough. Do you think it's worth putting a hiccup in Roman Reigns' title reign, though? I mean, I guess there's no other way to give him the WWE Championship, but I don't know. Titus World Slide, yes. One of the best moments ever. For Santino. Do I believe Moose is showing up? No, I do not. I don't. I think that what's happening is that there really isn't a forbidden door, and I think they're gonna, from what it sounds like, they've reached out to a lot of people who have been released. I'm not expecting someone from another company really to show up. Mickie James is an exception to the rule, because to them she's a WWE legend, right? So it's more on that rather than working with Impact. Has anything happened on this show? Nope. Nothing. One match, and we are 45 minutes into the show right now. And they're giving us a Royal Rumble highlight package as if no one's ever seen it before. Brand split is kind of a joke these days. It's hard for me to keep up with the brand split too, because since I don't watch, I can't ever remember who's on what show. It took me the other day, I was trying to think of who the women's tag team champions were, and it took me, I didn't want to look it up. It took me like 10 minutes to figure it out who it was. I for the life of me, I couldn't figure out who it was. It is super long, yeah. The GOAT, Stone Cold. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Stone Cold, baby. Stone Cold Steve Austin's gonna enter at number 30. He's gonna win, and then he's gonna beat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. It's in Dallas, right? In Texas, in his home state. Hell yeah. Johnny, I forgot Johnny Knoxville's in it. Is it bad if more of the OGs on the roster right now, like Edge, Rey, and Randy Miz? They do have a lot of old school people going on right now. NXT this week was the best episode from the 2.0 era. Really? Wow. Here we go. Man, I love Stone Cold so much. I would love to be at an event at a WWE show where he shows up. I would love to. I never got to go see WWE, WWF when I was a child, when I was younger. And so I missed that like golden era of stuff. So I would love to see Stone Cold. Love. Why do they call the Bella Twins legends? So, okay. I saw this argument from a lot of people. I saw a lot of people were really mad that they announced that Summer Rae was a WWE legend, but you just have to remember, right? Oh. Sonya's yelling at a ref. Damn it, I dropped my... Ooh, the ref won't bend the rules for Sonya. There's no way they're actually gonna have a match tonight, right? But okay, so back to this Legends thing, right? You have to remember that these are just random titles that they're giving people, right? You have to remember that they call all their wrestlers WWE superstars. WWE superstars. Almost none of these people are superstars. The only people that I feel like you could argue that are actual superstars are Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Those are the two people in the company right now that I would say is a superstar. So, but I don't think it like, I don't really care that they call their wrestlers that. So I also don't care that they call random ass people WWE legends, because you have to keep in mind as well, look at their Hall of Fame. Like, they got like Kid Rock in the Hall of Fame, right? And like Donald Trump, and is Drew Carey in the Hall of Fame or something? Like, there's a bunch of just wild ass people in the Hall of Fame. So for WWE, like, I don't take any of that like to mean anything other than just WWE being WWE and hyping themselves up. Now, if they were to say wrestling legend, one of the best wrestlers in the world, Summer Rae or something like that, then I could be like, okay, you need to hold on. All right, you gotta relax, because that's not right. But that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. I couldn't care less. Don't tell me she's putting a suit on and getting a count out. She was backstage talking to a referee. I don't know what she was asking him to do, but he was saying he has to call it down the middle, and she was mad. Warrior says, don't know why so many people were mad about Summer Rae being called a legend. Out of all the wrong things WWE does, that was very low tier. Yeah, exactly. That too. Sonya versus Naomi is still going. Yeah. I saw today that someone said it's been going on since August, which is kind of crazy. But yes, Warrior is right. It's really like low tier thing to be complaining about. Leon says they called Alicia Fox a legend. Yeah, that's everyone was pissed off about it last year. We had the same exact conversation last year, which is kind of one of the reasons why I just didn't really want to talk about it this year. And it's just, I don't know, maybe I've changed a little bit, but like, I just don't care anymore, man. Like, I couldn't care less anymore. So I'm just here to hang out with you guys, right? That's pretty much it. I don't give a shit what they do on this show. I can't be bothered anymore. I just can't be bothered. It's just not worth it. Summer Rae came live somewhere and said, I don't call myself a legend. WWE calls me that. Yeah, she doesn't have control over what they're gonna do or say anyway. So like, there's no reason to be mad at her. Everyone is a legend in WWE except people that leave on bad times. Yeah, pretty much anyone who's like a former employee that works there, like they pretty much just consider them WWE legends. Reveal your secret to us. Are you in the Royal Rumble? I cannot reveal anything about my participation in the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry. You just have to tune in tomorrow to see for yourself. I might be number 30. Or I might be here doing a watch long. You'll never know. You'll never know until it happens. That Sonya Deville gear is crazy, by the way. Crazy. AW's gonna enter at number 1 and get eliminated by Von Hooms Wagner. Ouch, man. That hurts. That hurts. Wrestling fans on the internet are toxic. Man, everyone on the internet is toxic. Sonya's on fire. I'm a huge fan of Sonya Deville. I have been for a very long time. So if she's actually gonna return to the ring and start wrestling again, hell yeah. I'm super stoked for that. Well, Adam did say she abused her power. She would be face repercussions. Oh, she did. Or he did. I didn't know that. All right, this man says he's gonna call it right down the middle. Match has started. She doing the hold on to the ropes gimmick. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a DQ. And I'm not sure if I'm up to date or if I'm behind. I'm watching directly from Fox now, so I should be live with everyone else. I shouldn't be behind anymore. It's not really that big of a deal that she was called a legend. I don't think so either. I think there's much bigger things that you could complain about than something like that. They're brawling. You're a few seconds ahead. I got Sonya. Sonya just is done stomping out Naomi. Talking to the ref now. Sonya gives you Shane vibes. Speaking of Shane McMahon, rumors that he might be returning. Yeah, they are actually fighting. I was not expecting this. AW logo is going to appear on the Titantron, and we're going to see live on the watch along AW getting his gear and entering. How funny would that be? Doing like just taking like a photo of the background and just like green screening, and then Sting comes out. That's some high quality content right there. That is some high quality content. Gonna be a screwy finish. I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely don't see this random match being the end of their feud that's been going on for months. What if Shane gets the announcer to shout best in the world? Oh god, man. I'm cool with Shane coming back, man, but he better not bring any of his dumbass ideas with him this time, all right? I don't want to see Raw Underground Part 2, all right? I've had enough. I'm done. Just come back, feud with someone, have a cool WrestleMania match. I'm cool with that. It's Sting, yes. Yes. Free finish for sure. This had way too much build just to end on a SmackDown. Yeah, definitely. I'm actually surprised it's been going this long. Braun. Oh, it'd be funny to see him in the Royal Rumble. Raw Underground's a myth. Man, I wish. You know, Greg Hamilton's happy he's gone. Man, that guy went crazy. I see like I see a couple of his stuff pop up every now and then. Man's tried to have a feud with Westside Gunn and Griselda and lost. Lost so bad that he got fired. DQ time? They just cut to commercial for me. I'll turn the sound off on this. I don't want to listen to these commercials. Crazy. Crazy. I really was not expecting to see this match happen. What else is advertised? There's nothing else for this show, right? Stream. I posted on Instagram what all the matches were. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. It's on YouTube. I gotta go to my YouTube. Oh, that's right. Big E and Kofi Kingston take on Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. That's the other match that they advertised for the night. You're predicting it'll be a DQ? AEW raids WWE. Oh God. I wonder who he'll feud with, and I wonder who his lapdogs are going to be to help him. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's very possible that he's not going to be there for the Royal Rumble as well. Because like I was saying, there were reports, and I can't remember who said it, unfortunately, but someone said that they're filming a Table for Three and that they are filming some documentaries this weekend as well. So it's very possible that if you heard a report about someone being there, it's very possible that they're there for something else as well. Not necessarily just the Royal Rumble. You wonder what happened to the Nexus kid? You forgot his name, Philip? Philip pops in every now and then to say what's up. I've seen him a couple times. It's more rare over here on the gaming channel than it is. We'll be back on the AOW channel tomorrow, by the way. So when SmackDown ends, I gotta go like immediately so we can cut to Rampage coverage. And then after Rampage, I believe I'm gonna try to do a Royal Rumble predictions video. It should be up tomorrow morning. And then we're gonna do a Royal Rumble watch along, but that's gonna go on the AOW channel. So SmackDown's been good. I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. Fantastic. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. AEW Superstars showing on Raw, SmackDown, and Rampage. Just imagine. It would be crazy. I don't think it would ever happen, but it would be crazy for sure. Be an absolute game changer. I think Randy Orton going to. You think Randy Orton's going to win the Royal Rumble because he's the local boy of St. Louis? Interesting. I don't think I'd be mad at that. I don't think I'd be mad at that. Philip should be inducted into the AOW Hall of Fame. Absolutely, 100%. We need an AOW Hall of Fame. Do you think The Rock is going to ever fight Triple H at WrestleMania or Roman? I think he's going to fight Roman. Hopefully it's next year too. Have I been enjoying SmackDown? It's all right. I feel like for a go-home show, we could be doing more. Definitely doing more. In terms of actually like pushing towards the Royal Rumble. Because I mean, we're an hour in, man. We're an hour into the show, and you know, you know. He was really wild on the AOW channel, always hoping for the Nexus would show up. Yes. Yeah, maybe we'll see him tomorrow. Maybe we'll see him tomorrow. The Roman and Seth match up is the last thing I've seen advertised, but it's a segment. Yeah. So I saw that it says Seth Rollins has words for Roman Reigns. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. That should be a good match, though. Royal Rumble's got some bangers, you know. Let's see here. That's a cool picture for the Royal Rumble. Okay, so far for the Royal Rumble, we have the men's and women's Royal Rumble. We have Becky Lynch versus Doudrop for the Raw Women's Championship. We have Edge and Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maurice. We have Roman versus Seth for the Universal Championship, and then we have Brock versus Bobby for the WWE Championship. Pretty short and sweet. I don't mind this card at all. I don't mind this card. Oh, here's a picture of all the guys. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So there's 22 men on the poster that is 22 men that are on the poster that they have on WWE.com. For women, they have 21 women on the poster, 22 men on their poster. It's gonna be short when the Rumble's 2 hours. I meant like the match card short. Although I do kind of feel that it's weird that they don't have a challenger for Charlotte. I think that's kind of weird that she's just in the Royal Rumble instead. That's really weird to me. You just wish the men's Royal Rumble was a little bit better. Fair enough. Well, Elias finally returned. I hope so, man. I love Elias. Sasha announced for the women's. Was she actually announced for it? So that would be 22. AOW channel tomorrow, Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble watch along. Charlotte doesn't have a challenger because they fired more than half their main roster women's division. They really did. They really did. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how thin their women's roster is. I mean, I guess it probably has to play with Toni Storm leaving as well, just taking her ball and going home. You forgot to tell me that you saw my tweet in a wrestling article on Facebook. Man, listen, I don't know why this is the case, but my tweets are everywhere. Literally, like all the time. I think it might be because I like cover the shows and stuff. So like sometimes it's me doing coverage, but then thank God. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. My tweets are literally everywhere, and I have a bunch of them saved because I want to go through and try to get verified at some point. So I have like a list of them. The biggest one is ESPN. I have a Royal Rumble tweet on an ESPN article. Naomi wins. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. Clean win. Yeah, that's all I could ask for, man. Every time Michael Cole says it's boss time, you think of the video I always post? Good. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. If we're gonna keep doing SmackDown watch alongs, I need to like make one for myself. How far do you think WWE will let Mickey go with her crossover? Bringing the title, I don't know, man. That'll be interesting to see. That will be interesting to see. Hopefully they let her go all the way. Solid return match for Sonya. I don't have any problems with it. I'm good with it. Tomorrow ref gets released by Sonya. I'm just still kind of surprised that this match actually happened. 153-day feud. Please don't tell me this is the end. When was Sonya's last match? I'll look in just a second. Don't slip on your tears. Oh, here we go. She's gonna enter number 1, huh? Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Sonya eliminates Naomi and they blow it off of the chamber. Definitely possible. Off topic, but does anyone watch George Lopez? I don't like actively watch it, but I've definitely seen some of the episodes. The Oos. The show is poop. Oh, it's your boys, the War rating or the War Viking Machine rating experience. Of course, they have a shirt that says "Raid and get paid." War Machine Viking raid experience. Yes. As long as they're not out here bowling and stuff, I'm good to go. Feud will never end. Interesting. Who do you think will get the chamber match this year? I'm not sure what to expect for the chamber stuff, really. I would like for them to have a chamber match for. Okay, so for me, if it were me running the show, I would have the person that won the Royal Rumble. They would have until like Elimination Chamber to pick or something like that, right? And then the Elimination Chamber match would be for the opposite title. It would be like the top 5 or 6 contenders or whatever it is. And then you have your 2 main event or world title WrestleMania matches. And you could do the same for the women as well. You could do the same exact thing. And that's kind of like one of the cool things that I think about. One of the positives of having a 2-day Royal Rumble is that you have 2 main events, right? So you could do one for the women, one for the men, and that'd be pretty cool. Usos versus Briscoes versus Santana Ortiz versus the Bucks. That would be one of the craziest tag matches ever. What was I surprised that Sammy re-signed with WWE? No, I was not. As soon as Kevin Owens re-signed with WWE, I knew that Sammy was re-signing as well. I figured that was gonna happen, and I'm not surprised that Kevin Owens stayed. And I talked about Sami Zayn a couple times as well about him posting that he feels like he's doing the best work of his life. You know, how old is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Kevin Owens is 37. They're both 37. They're both 37 years old. So I don't know. You know, maybe maybe they're at a different point in their careers where, you know, Kevin wants to focus on his family and get paid, and Sammy just wants to entertain. You can entertain without putting on 5-star matches all the time, obviously, because Sami Zayn hasn't really been doing much aside from the sports entertainment aspect of WWE. Hearing the intro into Sammy's theme reminds me of how great his theme was, and then when it switches to the terrible new one, I hate it so much. I know, it sucks, dude. It sucks. I don't get why I see so many people like thinking that music doesn't matter for wrestlers, and I just couldn't disagree more. I don't understand where that mentality came from. Like, for me, I saw a lot of people talking about the same thing for Walter and Gunther, you know, like if we let's ignore everything about this whole being named after a Nazi U-boat commander, right? Going from the name Walter to Gunther, why? He's literally the same character. He's not even different. He's the same. Same gimmick, same everything. He's not even new to WWE. WWE already owns the rights to the Walter gimmick and all of that stuff. So what's the point? I don't understand the point in changing someone's presentation just for no reason. Like, if you have someone who's going to be, for instance, like Dr. Isaac Yankem, right? Crazy doctor guy or whatever, right? And then he's going from that to Kane. Obviously, that's like a whole different ball game, right? But if you're having someone who's essentially the same, I just don't understand why changing their song and their name happens so often. It just doesn't make sense to me. Imagine if The Undertaker came out with some bullshit song during the height of his popularity, or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Imagine they were like, you know what? Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's too long of a name. So we're going to call you Steve. All right, Steve. And you know what? You can't have that iconic glass breaking sound before you come out. You just can't have it anymore. Like, that hurts characters, in my opinion. It hurts them. That's a part of them. So changing this stuff all the time just doesn't make sense to me. Something's going to happen in the Roman match where the lights go out and someone is just going to appear and make Seth lose. You think so? Okay. So my take, I'll go more into this probably in the video for my predictions, obviously, but I have a feeling that they barred the Usos from ringside for a reason. So I have Brock beating Bobby, and then I have Brock or Paul Heyman or something of that nature costing Roman the match and Seth winning the title. That's what I got. You want to see the old Usos when they would come out with face paint? I definitely think that they've grown. They're a lot better now, personally. Theme song connects you to the wrestler. Yeah, I think it's just a whole presentation that connects you to them. It's just they're more than just their wrestling abilities, you know. It's the whole package. Insane is now a live podcast featuring Jinder Mahal and Shanky. I didn't like the reason they gave for his new name. His promo gave more of a reason to keep his Walter name than change it. Wasn't it about like his father naming him that, and now he's changing for the better or something? Something along those lines? I don't know. So they only have 5 spots for the men's? Has that been confirmed? Jinder and Shanky versus Shinsuke and Boogs. Oh. Oh, you know what? Someone asked about Sonya Deville's last match, and I forgot. Let me look it up. Oops. Her last actual match was the loser leaves WWE no disqualification match, Mandy versus Sonya. And that was on August 23rd of 2020. So it's been like a little over a year and a half. Boogs, Shinsuke, and Ricochet were added today. Oh, interesting. You missed Fire and Desire? I missed the Riot Squad and I can't remember the name of the other one. Paige's group. Paige, Mandy, and Sonya. Absolution, yes. Absolution, yes. Everyone's standing up, getting their phones ready. They think Johnny Knoxville's gonna show up again. Authors of Pain were good. I loved the Authors of Pain, man. You like Shanky? I thought it was weird that they didn't just have Shanky and Veer as the tag team and then use Jinder as like their singles guy to boost them up, you know? Oh, here's Boogs. I think Sammy I think Sammy's looking at it more from an entertainment standpoint and just having fun. Which I can't fault him for that. I can't fault him for that. I mean, it's got to be better to just hang out and do some stuff that you may think is funny as opposed to like getting your ass kicked every day, you know what I mean? Muscular Freddie Mercury. Oh god, are we gonna see Pat freaking out? To give so much energy to oh, there he is. This man AOP got released. They did get released. Yes. Yes. This man's Pat McAfee is standing on top of the commentary table. He's got 1 foot on the table, 1 foot on Michael Cole's shoulder, and he's rocking out. Has Shinsuke had a defense yet? No. No. I don't believe he has. Oh wait, Sammy's the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, isn't he? Okay, so that is so the last singles match that Shinsuke had was November 21st against Damian Priest. That was Survivor Series. So it looks like he defended it once against Apollo Crews. And that was September. So oh my God. The last time Shinsuke Nakamura defended his Intercontinental Championship was September 24th, 2021. It's been a while. It's been a while. That's something Sammy might actually come up with the ideas. It's very possible. It's very possible. I don't know. But you know, everyone has different kind of aspirations. You know, maybe Sami Zayn doesn't want to wrestle 35-minute bangers, getting his ass beat and 5-star matches. Maybe he just wants to chill and do his thing, make a ton of money, and just entertain some people. Yeah, he wasn't Nakamura wasn't cleared until like today or yesterday or something like that. Love to see Pat wrestle. You know, I talked a lot of shit about Pat wrestling Adam Cole, but that match was a banger. It was good. I was very impressed with what Pat McAfee was able to do, for sure. Shinsuke is the worst Intercontinental Champion of all time. Isn't this his second like really bad reign as Intercontinental Champion? I'm pretty sure he held it for a long time before and didn't do anything either. Am I excited for 2K22? Yeah, I am. I am. I hope it's good. We'll be playing it here on this channel. We'll be doing both of the My Rise, the male and female one. We'll be doing GM mode. We'll be doing universe mode. We'll be doing it all here, all of it. Some videos, some live streams. Every time they put a title on Nakamura, they completely forget about it for a while until being high too much. They're forgetting too much. Yeah, which is crazy considering they have Boogs with him, right? I don't know. Maybe their idea is to have like Boogs get over and then he's gonna beat Shinsuke, like turn on him and win it or something. I don't know. Have you checked out Peacemaker? I haven't yet. No, I've heard good things about it, but I haven't had the opportunity to check it out. I definitely want to though. I definitely want to. Maybe that's something I might wait until it's completely over before I watch. Wonder what's next for Samoa Joe. Me too. Me too. I wonder if he'll return to wrestling or if he's just gonna be done. I'd be pretty frustrated if I was Samoa Joe at this point, you know? Just with all the nonsense and like being released by WWE and then being brought back in and then competing and then not being able to compete and then being released again, man, I'd be pretty frustrated if I was him. Shinsuke should have won the WWE title from AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34. Yes, if that's no speak English Shinsuke Nakamura, 100% agree with you. I loved no speak English Nakamura. It was so much fun. It was so good. I completely agree with you. And since we're on it as well, I think that there was one time that I think it was AJ Styles defended his championship against Rusev, I guess. And that was like the height of Rusev Day. I would have loved to have seen Rusev be WWE champion. They could have done it for a really short period of time, and I think it would have worked. Maybe have AJ win it back from him. But I think that would have been really cool. That would have been a really, really, really good thing to do at the height of Rusev Day. Samoa Joe should have been a world champion 100%. Who do I think is going to come back before Mania? I hope it's not The Undertaker, man. I just want that dude to retire and relax. And the interview or documentary that he did or whatever was saying how much he had to go through to get ready for the ring, had to take a bunch of shots and like all sorts of stuff. It's crazy, man. Crazy. His suit is inspired by the Joker. Is it? I haven't seen him. They just added Jason Momoa to the Fast and Furious movie. Crazy. Rusev Day was lit. Rusev Day was good, man. Rusev Day was really, really good. And like they gave him some bullshit gimmick, right? And they got it over. They actually got it over. I can't believe it. And then instead of, like rolling with it, they just kind of punished him for getting over. It seemed like they were going the route of the whole like cuck thing when, the thing they did with Bobby Lashley and Lana. It seemed like they were doing that with, what was his name in WWE? His name's Matt. Aiden English. They kind of made it seem like Aiden English was going to be the one that was like piping Lana for a little bit, and oh god, and then they just stopped doing it, and then they did all that other stuff. It's ridiculous. Yes, I saw the Jeff Hardy story. Yes, we talked about it earlier. Mike Kanellis. Oh god, no, not that. Not. I forgot about that. Not that one. They didn't just make his wife kiss another dude. She was like all up on him, grinding on him and stuff. Like, ah, yeah. That I forgot about that. You always wanted to watch indie wrestling companies, but their shows aren't on your cable provider. I think some of them have, like you can get them on Fight.tv has some things that you can rent on there. WWE on Fox's Instagram. Okay, let me check it out. Oh yeah, yeah. Looks good. Looks really good. That strength. It is. That'd be hard to manhandle a dude like that. It's funny how both Miro and Matt Cardona were punished for getting over and were putting cuck storylines at the height of their popularity. It's crazy, and I see so many people who, especially like just recently with Mustafa Ali requesting his release. I saw so many people that I think you saw that on the Bird app about like those dudes that are like, oh, you just got to get over with the fans, and it's like, bro, if you get over with the fans, you get in more trouble than you do if you're just not over at all. It sucks. The show's boring as hell. This is not the best show for a go home show. And that was one of the big reasons why I wanted to watch this show, because it was the go home episode, but it doesn't really, I don't really feel like this has anything to do with the Royal Rumble at all, to be honest with you. Boogs looks like a generic created superstar. I like Boogs. It seems like they're trying to get Boogs over. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have him turn on Shinsuke, or they have Shinsuke turn on him to have him be the babyface or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Oh, you're right. Why is Big E here? Why is Big E here on SmackDown? I didn't notice that. Raw was a better go home? Really? I've been hearing that Raw's better than SmackDown recently for the past couple weeks. Yeah, so I don't know what Big E's doing here. It's the wild card rule. The wild card rule, baby. Him screaming. If John Cena would return, he would be back to the Golden Boy instead of Roman. I think the fans are eating up this Roman stuff. I think he'll be fine. Keep Big E on SmackDown and reform the New Day. I mean, sure. Yeah. She did? I'm looking. I'm looking. Why is Big E officially on SmackDown? Big E is back on SmackDown. Man, they really didn't do very good with Big E, did they? This man was just the WWE champion like weeks ago. And now he's just randomly being traded to a different brand? Not even traded, he's just randomly on a different brand? Shanky. You don't have a problem with trades, but see, the thing is, WWE doesn't understand the definition. Yeah. They did that, what was that, like 2 years ago, right? Where they're like, oh, SmackDown just traded, or Raw just traded Big E, but then they're like, what do you mean they traded? Like, what did they get for it? They never said anything for it. They were just like, oh, they were traded. Dang, I just realized Seth hasn't held the title since 2019. That's crazy. A few months ago, he used to call Seth the Joker Rollins, and today he's wearing a Joker inspired outfit. Yeah, you could tell he was acting like the Joker when he started doing the laughing stuff. And just recently in one of the interviews, he said that the inspiration for his character is a Joker like character that's going through a midlife crisis, I believe is what he said. It's not a trade if you don't trade one thing for another. I know, that's why I'm like, what do you mean you traded? what are you talking about? Like, I don't get it. You could at least say like traded for like the first pick in the draft, or traded for money, or like a couple of wrestlers or something. I don't know. Can't stand the happy Corbin gimmick. I know, right? The broke Corbin was sad Corbin was so much better. Is this the NBA where they trade for draft picks? I'm just saying, like, just anything. Just anything is better than nothing. You know what I mean? It's the one thing that frustrates me the most about WWE is that they just like they don't even try to make certain things make any sort of sense. They just kind of roll with it. And it's like you you like, no one in there was like, hey, when you trade, you like are trading one thing for another. So like, shouldn't we like give someone else something? And people are just like, oh, you know what? No, it's fine. Whatever. I just don't get it. Just make things make sense, man. That's all I want. You think Gable Stevenson's gonna debut at the Royal Rumble? That'd be pretty cool. He'd be a cool little surprise entrant, I think. I mean, like, even like going back to the draft, they drafted Gable Stevenson to Raw. Why? He's not wrestling. He's not going to wrestle anytime soon. He's not going to wrestle before the next draft. I heard that he's got like 3 or 4 years, right? Before. So why are you drafting him? I know that that was just like a weird flex of like, hey, we got Gable Stevenson, but it's like, couldn't you have just announced it? They did the same thing. I don't think it was this draft, but it was the draft before, where they were drafting tag teams separately. It was like, why? You have the option to pick them as a tag team. Why are you picking them separately? You miss Lars Sullivan? Oh man, I can't say I feel the same about that. Seth Rollins won the tag titles with Murphy in early 2020. Man, that feels like so long ago. That's crazy. I really liked that stuff that they were doing back then. Especially with Rollins and AOP and stuff like that. That was really good. The drafts have been horrible. Yeah, just terrible. Just terrible. Which is a shame, because I feel like the drafts could be like really special moments. And they just do not feel the same way. I heard they delayed Money in the Bank to a later date because there's an event happening on the same weekend. Yeah, I think it's a UFC event, a UFC pay-per-view that is going to happen on the same day, I think. Don't believe he has a tournament this weekend. He is currently on one tonight. Interesting. Okay, so possible. I miss the old times when instead of the announcements of superstars, it just appeared on the show. Yeah. I mean, I get why they do it with certain people, just to like pop a rating, you know, for the show. I understand that, but I'm also a firm believer in creating must-see TV. And I mean, it's kind of hard to do in today's age when social media kind of exists in the way that it does, and all the companies, like, you know, they're posting pictures, or they're posting GIFs, or they're posting videos of everything that happens. It's a little bit harder to make things like you have to be watching live, or you're gonna miss it. But at least even at that point, if you are someone like me, who I don't watch Raw or SmackDown typically anymore, but you know, I'm still on Twitter throughout the day. So if I were to see something like a huge return, you know, I might check out that video and then be like, damn, I need to watch SmackDown, and I might turn it on, you know? I'm a firm believer in more of that, in creating moments that you don't feel like you can miss, so you have to watch them. That's the route that I would take, but I don't know. They don't feel that way, and it seems like networks don't feel that way either, considering, was it TNT, I think, was mad about the Sting debut or something like that? They were like saying that they should have announced it. Royal Rumble watch along tomorrow is going to be wild. It should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. If Paige, Asuka, and Ronda comes back, the women's division will be set. I would love to see Paige back, and Asuka and Ronda as well. But the thing too is that you can't always rely on these old people. You can't always rely on the past. They're not doing anything to create people of the future, which is a real shame. You think Michael Cole's reaction to John Cena coming back at Money in the Bank was a little overreacted, but still good? I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'd have to watch it again. You miss Asuka? Me too. Asuka is so entertaining. I hear she's cleared and good to go, so it's anytime now. I also heard that Kairi Sane might be in the Royal Rumble as well, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, they split Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, whereas they kept non-tag teams Cesaro, Nakamura, Ziggler, and Roode together like that. Yeah, it was just stuff like that just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand why they do stuff like that. I just look at it and I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would someone do something so weird so many times? I almost feel like they do it just to spite people. Where they're just like, they have to just be like in there. What doesn't make sense that we could do today? You hope Bayley returns at the Rumble? Yes, Bayley needs to come back for sure. For sure. Last time we saw Paige, she got spat in the face by Asuka's green mist. Really? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. When people appear without anyone knowing, it's so much better. I agree. Especially if you manage to keep it a secret. That, oh, so good. It's so good. Marisa says TNT were wrong about the Sting segment. I agree. I much prefer that things remain a secret. Some things are okay. Like I can be okay with certain things, like John Moxley being announced as returning or something like that. That's fine, whatever. But like a huge thing like Sting, don't announce that. Don't announce it. Like the CM Punk thing was done very well, I think, because they pretty much told you that CM Punk was debuting without telling you that CM Punk was debuting. I think that was done very well. I liked that. Because then you still have those people like the doubters that are like, no, CM Punk's not coming back. And then you have the people who are like, well, it's obvious that he is coming back. And then so you still kind of have that must-see feel to it. I hope MJF and Punk actually fight too. I hope so. And Madcap Moss is a big dude. I think he's just kind of like chilling on that pin. It's funny. Thank God this match ended. I mean they AEW kind of teased Sting a couple of times in a couple of videos. They have like a bat in the background and like a Sting logo in the background and stuff, but I don't think people really thought too much of it. I don't believe that I had any idea this Sting was going to be there. I don't think I had anything down for that Winter is Coming show. I don't think, at least not to my memory. I don't know, I could be wrong. You like Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin as a tag team? Me too. Charlie Haas is wrestling right now, and he said that he wouldn't mind reuniting with Shelton Benjamin. That'd be cool if they could do that. WWE usually doesn't disappoint on pay-per-view, so I have a feeling we'll be a great Royal Rumble. Yeah, I'm sure the Royal Rumble will be fine. It's got to be, you got to put out like a pretty bad Royal Rumble for me not to enjoy it, because I love Royal Rumbles. So pretty sure Jericho and his Floyd bat was a Sting reference. I had Kenta debuting at Winter is Coming. But hey, you know what? He showed up eventually, right? They always show up eventually. You know, I had Andrade showing up. I was 1 week off of that. I had Bobby Fish showing up. I was 1 week off of that. I had Johnny Gargano showing up this week. He didn't, and he probably not going to, but usually sooner or later they get there. Sooner or later they get there. That Kenta thing was pretty cool though. Here comes our tribal chief. That one dude hyped. What is this guy doing? He was like, man, that dude was over there hyped. Hyped. Where's Big Show been? Wasn't he on AEW too? Yeah, I don't think he's meant to be a wrestler there. Same with Mark Henry was brought on to do like commentary and stuff, but they took him off pretty quick. So weird to see Roman without Paul. That's right. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Almost spilled his drink. Yeah, dude, that guy was hyped for Roman Reigns' entrance. What about Okada? Wasn't there rumors? Yeah, I think Dave Meltzer was talking about Okada showing up in AEW. I believe the words he said, it's not if, it's when. In terms of that. I don't know if the pandemic played any sort of role into things being delayed or whatnot, but I don't know. Does Rampage come in Canada? I'm not sure. I have no clue. It's on TNT. I'm not sure what it would be on for you in Canada though. Maybe someone in chat can help you if they live in Canada. You want to see Kenta versus Punk? Yeah, didn't he just say something? Didn't Kenta just say something about Punk the other day? Like on Wednesday, I think. Can I show this? Studio. Will be, yeah. Yeah. They posted a GIF of this dude. Wait, it's not working? Why? Oh, I can't put the other monitor on there because it shows the it shows the show. All right, never mind. Whatever. It was just it was the guy. They posted a GIF of the guy all hyped up. It worked for a second. You love Cody Rhodes' respect to Sammy? Man, that match was good too. I think that put Sammy over well. I still don't quite understand why they had Sammy drop it though. I feel like maybe they could have just had that that match at Cody's request or something, you know? Weird. Why is Kane gonna be on Talking Smack? He's gotta talk about the Royal Rumble, man. The Usos are barred from ringside at the Royal Rumble, but instead we get the debut of Solo Sikoa. Man, that'd actually be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know why they haven't just put him with them. That's what I would have done. I would have just said, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. Put Solo Sikoa with him. Call it a day. He seems great from what I've seen from him, and he looks exactly like them. Just throw him in there. Kane entering at 19 tomorrow. The ladder match was crazy. I can't believe some of the spots that they did. Joker Rollins. Yeah, here he comes. Roman's just like, man, if you're entering at 30 tomorrow, man, that would be crazy. So it could be the Bloodline Hitman. Oh, that would be super cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't want to see people show more love for Cody. I just like the hate he gets. I don't get it. People seem to think that he just buries everyone. Yeah, like, do you not see what what they just did for Sammy? You see the Seth's theme is one of the very few good ones. Yeah, his isn't bad. His isn't bad. What's going on, Vance? How you doing, man? Missed the old Talking Smack when Bryan Danielson and Renee. Yeah, you'll never be able to recreate that. That was some good stuff. especially that Miz and Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him. That segment, man, oh, go down in history. So good. That always brings a smile to your face with his dance and laugh. Man's crazy. He's crazy. Cody has put over 3 of the 4 pillars of AEW. Only a matter of time until he puts over Jungle Boy. It's really crazy how over, like, AEW's future is in fantastic hands with the talent, the up and coming talent. It's crazy. The pillars, man. You just woke up? Nice, man. Nice. We're at the end of SmackDown here. And then so as soon as SmackDown ends, I gotta get out of here so we can do Rampage. And then, like I said, I'm gonna record a Royal Rumble predictions video. Will be up on the AOW channel hopefully in the morning is what I'm shooting for. And then tomorrow, also on the AOW channel, we're gonna be doing the Royal Rumble watch along. Zion Quinn and the Usos' little brother to join the Bloodline. People hate Cody, man. People hate him. I don't get it. People don't know the definition of buried. They throw that word around so much it's annoying. People still think that the Bucks buried FTR. Yeah, I've seen that the past like 2 days now, where everyone thinks that Adam Cole is buried and ruined, and it's over for him, and he should have just stayed in WWE and shaved his head. Got exams? No worries, man. No worries. School is very important. Very important. I'll always be here. You want to see the architects have to return? I kind of like this. This gimmick has really grown on me. I like it. Bryan Danielson John Moxley feud is going to be very good. Yes. They're going to mention Mox again. $30-day vacay referencing when he was suspended for the wellness policy. Were they chanting "We want Moxley"? I didn't hear that. All of Seth's gimmicks have been pretty good. Yes. So crazy I can replay that moment in my head where Seth hit Roman. Yeah, it's a big, huge moment. Huge. He's pretty good at it. He's pretty good at it. See you later, Vance. Have a good day, man. Have a good day. Everyone's shocked when Seth broke the Shield. Yeah, that's huge. His movements just add a whole another layer to it that I really like. That really is the WWE Joker. Yeah, for sure. The Usos gonna come out? Patiently waiting on that Jeff and Sting rematch. That's crazy. I hadn't thought about that. He's not gonna take his title? Oh. Damn, it got played. Got played there at the end. Dang. All right, now that's where we disagree. His reign as Universal Champion has been anything but a joke. Yeah, I think his reign's been good. I think his reign's been good. But the owned Roman, yeah. I've read that Roman still feels Corbin symptoms. If that's true, I think. Oh, I'm sure I think Vince is wrong having him on the show instead of getting better. I haven't heard any of that, but I hope that's not the case. Because that sucks. I mean, it affects everyone differently. So hopefully he's good and he's able to compete to the best of his abilities. I hope. So okay, I gotta get out of here because I got like seconds before Rampage begins and I got to do a couple posts. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. And like I said earlier, tomorrow morning we're gonna have a Royal Rumble predictions video that's gonna be on the AOW channel, and then there's going to be a Royal Rumble watch along that will also be on the AOW channel tomorrow, but no pre-show, no kickoff show. It's only going to be for the main show. And then if you're into gaming, I'll be here in about 2.5 hours. Going to be playing some more Genshin Impact as well. So if you're into that, I will be here as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your night. Peace.